Hey, what's up? What's up? This is Orville J. Parker. Welcome to this training video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the concept of multiple streams of income. And I'm going to share with you some insights on what I'm doing with my business model. And hopefully, it will be a inspiration and hopefully an informational point for you that you can use, in your business. Maybe you get some ideas and concepts that you can leverage in what you're doing. Okay, so before we get started, one of the things that you're going to have to understand is there are several ways that you can run your business model, and it's no one way fits all. It all depends on your personality type. It all depends on your cash flow, your level of investment, your skill set, and things like this. But me personally, after 20 years out here doing things on my own, as far as in a small business capacity, I've come to the conclusion that I'm more of an entrepreneur than I am a small business person. And what I mean by that is that I love launching ideas, starting ideas, but I hate running them over a certain period of time. I get bored real easy. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why I moved over into the niche of doing consultant work and stuff like that and doing web development, because it allowed me to be able to go in and work with new, fresh ideas. But at the end of the day, I could move on to something different. I didn't have to sit there and get bored. And so everything that I'm doing now, in my business and the things that I'm looking to launch in the future, the projects are all built around that personality type. I like working from home. I like being around my family. I like being in control of my time. I hate having a lot of what you call restraints or responsibilities put on me on that level. I don't want to manage a staff. I don't want to handle a lot of overhead such as inventory, real estate, things like that. So the business models that I usually gravitate are those that deal with marketing, affiliate marketing. Here, what I'm working on now, my main project is rolling out a membership site that is going to be kind of a hybrid between a resource and a training site for those that are looking to gain freedom in their lives by changing their mindset, increasing their income, and just looking at things a different way when it comes to doing what they're doing. And that's something that I'm looking to roll out here very soon. But then I also have what we call other tiered projects. And these are projects that are not as important as my main project, but things that I want to actually get accomplished, in a given time. And then I have the remaining projects, and those are projects that they're more like hobbies, things that I get to, or even they're long-term projects that are maybe like 3, 5, 10 years down the road that I'm working on. And if you're not thinking that way about your business, you need to be thinking that way about your business. Your business needs to be set up almost like a pipeline to where you're constantly putting ideas in. Now, me personally, that's why I love building web-based businesses or web-based business models, because it allowed me to be able to launch and manage multiple streams of income without having to look like I'm schizophrenic out here in the marketplace. The only people that know what I'm doing is the people that I tell what I'm doing. And so it makes a lot of sense. Like I might have one project that I'm working on, and I might not even bring that to fruition or manifest that for almost a year or two. And that's okay. I can do that. Okay, but I might have another project that I want to go from ideal to concept to money within 30 days. I could do that also. One of the beauties of how I work, I work from my home office. And so I jump out of bed and I'm right here at my office. I don't have to worry about commuting. I don't have to worry about having office overhead such as rent, utilities, all that stuff. Everything is tied into what we pay for our place here. So that's really cool. And by doing so, it allows me to be able to maneuver a little bit in a more flexible manner than I would if I was stuck with a lot of structure, overhead, and things like that. But the other thing is that I taught myself a long time ago various skill sets, and these skill sets come into play with doing what I'm doing. And so now, unless it's something real, really technical, I can do most of everything that needs to be done to launch a business idea. I can do the web development. I know how to work with the programs that are on there and stuff like that. I can do some graphic work, design, marketing, SEO. I know how to do all that. And so it allows me to be able to get in where the next person might have to pay someone to come in and do those various components for them, those various tasks for them. I can do it all in-house. But at the same time, with the cash flow, I can outsource it to someone else and utilize my time on things that really matters. Okay, so today what I'm going to be talking with you guys is the concept of multiple streams of income. And I'm going to show you how I'm doing this and how I'm teaching a lot of people to do this year, what I'm going to be teaching inside of my membership site. Okay, let me get a book first off my bookshelf. Okay, this is a new book here that I recently bought. I bought it from our church bookstore today. It's a book by Bob Harrison. If you don't know who he is, Bob Harrison is a real big personal development speaker out there, like with Tony Robbins and things like that. But he comes from a Christian standpoint. And the cool thing is that Bob actually talks to you in this book, about several things. In this book, it's 101 different nuggets or points. And these 101 different nuggets or points teach you how to think different about what it is that you're doing in your life, in your business, in your relationships, and things like that. And so these are the kind of books that I read. I'm going to go ahead and put that up to the camera so you guys can see that. The book cost me $20. It was well worth it because the return on investment I'm going to get from the ideas, the concept, and just the mind shift here is going to be huge. But one of the things that I found out a long time ago, that from a business standpoint, if you can do it without losing your focus, it's better to have 10 income streams to pay you $1,000 a month versus to one income stream to pay you $10,000 a month. And the reason being is that if your market ever dries up, if the market ever shifts in the business that you're in, if that's your only income stream, if you have all your eggs in that basket, then you're kind of vulnerable to the marketplace. But if you have multiple streams of income, you're able to hedge your bets a little bit better and be able to weather the storms. I'm working with a client right now on helping him develop out, his business model, and he's into promotions and things like that. And one of the things I was telling him last night when we were on the phone was that, the first thing that he has to do is, he has to accept the fact that in concert promotions, that's not going to be a predictable business. And some would even argue if it's a stable business model. And what I explained to him to look at it almost like if you were working with the stock market or something like that. Your whole thing is to get in there and to hedge yourself in a way to where that one date, comes to play the way that you want it to come to play. And by doing so, you have an opportunity to making no money all the way to making a small fortune. Okay, and the whole key to that is to put together systems, in a way that allows you to have the best chance of winning on that particular day. It's not the kind of business model that's like an everyday business model. Like if you own a retail store or if you're doing any other majority businesses out there, you usually go to work, so many days out the week. So you're able to correct mistakes, make more money, learn more, go through your growth curve, your learning curve a lot faster because you have more times to practice your discipline. Okay, that's something that he don't have with what he's doing. But at the same time, what I was explaining to him, I said, one of the ways I like to look at things, how would you earn income? How would you make money if you couldn't make money off what you were doing, but you had to make money around what you were doing? This moves us into a term that we call synergy. A lot of the major corporations out there, they operate with a strategy called synergy. They create additional departments, divisions, and things like that go along with what their main or their core business is. And this allows them to generate additional income without having to go out here and really refocus on something totally new. Okay, to kind of give you a perfect example. Okay, he's into promotions where he's promoting an event once a month at a local nightclub. Okay, but the thing is that he has to get out here and he has to work from the streets up. So he has to do radio spots, he's doing TV spots, web promotions, and street promotions. Now, the way that you synergetically build something is that you wouldn't go out here now and start up a real estate business. You wouldn't go out here and start up something else in a totally different niche or space. But what you would do is you will look at what it is that you're doing and figure out how you can monetize or make money off of the action that you already have to take. Perfect example. If he has to set up a street team to hit the streets and promote his event, he might as well give that street team a name. That becomes a division of his company. So now as his team is out there passing out his materials, they can also pass out materials from other non-competing businesses. or when his street team is not busy, with his materials, they can be outsourced to where someone else could be using their services and stuff. And so really think about that. That's what you call with synergy. So that's what I'm going to show you today about how I'm doing things. And you could just really adjust it for your business model. Okay, now I'm working in this lifestyle design space. I'm all about now about positioning my life in a way to where my work is wrapped around my life and not the other way around. And so what that means is that I've set a priority in my life, what's important to me. And the things that are important to me, the things that I want to do in my life are the things that I'm going to do. Then I build work that supports that. So like if I like to go out and spend time in the outdoors, go out and do things like that, I don't want to be doing work that's going to restrict me or put a demand on my time where I can't do that. So I build companies and businesses and business models around what it is that I like to do. Okay, so what is it that Orville likes to do? Okay, first of all, I've always liked to be creative and launch new ideas and concepts. Okay, so what that means to me is that, part of my business model is launching new income streams. Okay, the second thing, I love being around my family. Okay, I like working from home. I like working from a cafe. I like being able to work from the beach if I want to, or on a camping trip. I like my business being portable. Okay, so I only build out business models that fit inside of this. Okay, the other thing is that I want the opportunity to earn a lot of income. Okay, so again, I only look at things that support that. So now I might be running one income stream that would never make me a lot of money, but it would generate me a lot of prospects that I can actually upsell or back end sell into higher end products or services or opportunities and things like that. And so I might launch that particular campaign around that particular income stream just to be able to do that specific thing, to generate me leads that I can actually try to move over here to in front of another product or service and upsell them on that. I love being able to help people. So with this whole business model that I'm doing, my main business model, it's all built around helping myself and helping other people. So I'm really excited about that. It has personal development in it. It has entrepreneurship in it. It has fitness into it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a real cool thing because my whole concept that I'm building is all built around you improving you and sharing with individuals how to actually do that, whether it's resources, information, training, and stuff like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about and show you my business model. Okay, this is my blog. Okay, so you can picture this as the hub. This is the central point of everything that I'm doing. This allows me to be able to go on here and first of all, be kind of transparent to my actual potential prospects, partners, things like that, by actually merging personal with what I'm doing. I have a term, I'm making my work my play and my play my work. So I'm able to go on here and I'm able to share some personal things such as pictures of my family, me, talk about things that we're doing, whether it's trips, vacations, things like that. I'm also sharing on here my workout routine, my struggles, being very transparent with that, my successes, my failures, things like that. Okay, but another thing that I'm doing on here, I'm also talking to you about, everything about personal development as far as, changing your mindset, improving who you are on the inside so you get a better result on the outside. So I'm sharing with you my life experiences on my blog. I'm also sharing with you things that I'm reading and studying, but I'm also going to be exposing you to information from various thought leaders out here and gurus per se, you know what I'm saying? And so I will be sharing with you things that I find online, resources that are helping me do what it is that I'm trying to do. And these will be resources that you can tap into. I also will be reviewing software on here, software that's going to allow you to be able to do you better. So whether it's time management software, productivity software, even software that allows you to be able to enjoy your leisure. Like one of the things that I do is walk. And I was able to download a piece of software called Tracks on my Android phone that actually creates a map out of my daily walk. And it tells me how far I walked, how fast I walked, all the details, what elevation, everything. And that was free. And so these are kind of things that I will be sharing with you guys on here. But I'm also going to be sharing with you guys just a lot of ideas and concepts around how you can make money, regardless of what stage you're at. So if you're a newbie, you never launched a business, you never thought of a concept or anything like that, I'm going to have information for you on this blog. If you're somebody that's been out here, you're kind of like a veteran, you have some experience, launched some business, you might be running a business right now, I'm going to have things on there for you. Okay, everything from how to launch a traditional business to how to actually position yourselves to access what we call the private economy or the alternative economy, which will be more like web-based businesses, affiliate marketing, business opportunities, things like that. Things that are off the beaten path. I'll be sharing with you information on that kind of stuff also too. Okay, so that's what this is. That's what this is. So this is my blog. And the way it's working is I got a couple of components to the blog. It's the blog itself, okay, and then I have a video blog that I'm doing that's called Living Big. Then I have a podcast that I'm doing that's called the Bigcast. So those are three components that's here. Okay, now if you notice here, this is one of my income streams here. When you click on here, it takes you to this landing page. And this landing page is allowing me to build a list of individuals who are looking to make more money, from home or in a business. And once they fill out their information here, they're redirected to a presentation of one of the income streams that I'm involved with, which is an affiliate program. And basically what an affiliate program is where companies will pay you to deliver customers and prospects to them. And when these customers or prospects decide to sign up for their product or service, the company pays you a commission. Now this particular affiliate program that I'm involved with is what they call a top tier program or a big ticket program. That means that this program has a $25 product, it has a $100 product, a $500 product, a $1,000 product, and a $3,500 product. And so, first of all, it's set up in a way to where anybody I send to this particular offer has an opportunity or has the ability of being able to join up with that particular opportunity or purchase a product. So for everybody, from the people down here who don't have money to the people who have a lot of money. Okay, the other thing is that the $25 level and the $100 level are residual. So once somebody decides to enroll and purchase that product, then I get paid every month off of that. So it allows me to be able to build some residual income. And at the same time, it has some one-off products, which is the $500, $1,000, and a $3,500 product. What that means is I get a one-time commission off that. And all those except for the $3,500 are 100% commissions. Okay, so what that means is like on a $1,000 product, if I sell that particular product, by me signing the agreement that I signed with the company, I get to keep 100% of that profit. The same thing with the $500 product, the $100 product, and the $25 product. So that's very, very powerful. So it allows me to be able to make big lump sums of money while I'm also making the smaller residual money. But the other cool thing about working with this kind of income stream is that I didn't have to do anything on this. I didn't have to build a product, build a website, build infrastructure, anything like that. The company took care of all that. So all I have to do is run marketing campaigns, and that's what I'm doing with this right here. So this is one of several income streams that I have like this, where I've partnered with another company who has a product or a service, some type of training course that I will be offering to my readers and to my market, and I will get paid a commission off of doing it. Okay, so let's let me show you something else. Okay, learn and earn when you click on here. Now this takes you to the big page. This is the beta version, Access, Learn, Grow, and Profit. This is the membership site that I'm launching. Now basically with this membership site, it's going to have two parts to it. One is a resource part where you'll be able to go back there and you'll be able to access a ton of resources that will help you do what it is that you're trying to do in your life. If you're looking to lose weight, I have resources back there, a lot of informative resources where you can go and you can just listen to, watch, or read just hours and hours worth of quality content that's going to help you do what you're trying to do. If you're trying to launch a business, whether it's traditional or if it's one of these businesses that fit inside the same kind of business model I'm doing, a web-based business, you will learn information there and you will be able to access resources that will provide you with information to do that. Okay, and so this is something that I've been working on since November of last year. So we're almost into November, December, probably about 10 months into this, and I'm about ready to roll with this. I had some missing pieces, you know. I had some certain things that I still needed to figure out with the business model, and I was able to figure it out. So it's all a matter of me just taking the time to sit down and finish up with it. Again, even though this is my main thrust, you know, this whole thing that I'm showing you with the big pages, I'm not in a rush. Why am I not in a rush? Because one of my other business models, I'm going to show you back here, is this one right here. Is under the Hire Orville tab. Okay. And basically what this tab does is it just introduces a person again to the services that I offer as far as consulting. So with this page here, I'm able to generate consultant clients that want to pay me to help them think through what it is that they're trying to do with their business model and help them develop it out. You know, whether it's coming up with the business model, with them working out their branding, their logos, their position in the marketplace, building their actual marketing funnels or their sales funnel. You know, how it is, how are they planning on attracting customers? What do they do when they get a customer? How do they service the customer? How do they make more money out of their customers? They might only need for me to set up them a website, you know, right now. I'll do that for them, me and my team. They might need me to come in and sit down with them and help them figure out what it is that their business model is and how they can make money. I'll do that with them. You know, they might want to hire me on to do a major portion of their project. We can work that out too. Okay, so that's what this business model is right here. Now with this one right here, I'm only able to take on so many clients a year with this because I'm working on my own projects and things like that. So as things get to going, I'll do the 80-20 rule with this particular income stream here. You know, I'll look for the 20% that's going to pay me 80% of the revenue I need to make or I want to make in this actual income stream. So really excited about that. That's what that one is. So right off the bat, I showed you guys 3 major income streams that I have built in here. One is my consulting, my services. One is this affiliate program, or these affiliate programs that I'm involved with or that I'm plugging and playing inside of my business. And the other is my membership site. So 3 major ways of making money there. Now, the power of this membership site, let me just kind of go ahead and explain that to you. Okay, right now, this membership site, I'm moving between 3 different price points. I might have all 3 of them, a 25, 50, and 100. But if I had to eliminate 2 and keep one, it would be the $100 a month. Why? Because I believe this resource is worth this and more per month. You know, it's going to save a lot of people a lot of money. It's going to help them make a lot of money in their lives and change a lot of things in their lives. And so that's what that is. Now, if I was to go out here and create a book, you know, write a book or create a course or something like that, you know, I might sell that course for $100. Okay, but with this membership site, I'm able to bring a ton more value than I could inside of a course and a book and get $100 a month off of it. And the individuals that are signing up for this particular membership site, they are happy and willing to pay the $100 a month because they are getting way more value out of it than that. They're making money, changing their lives and things like this. And it's saving them a lot of time because they don't have to go out here and try to figure things out. Now, those are the 3 business models. Now, I have another one that I work on. You know, I'm what they call a domain investor. You know, I own about 100 different domains that I plan on developing out in one way or the other. And I'm going to show you a couple of things that I'm doing with those. One is that here's a look at some of the domains I own. And I've been, you know, I was up to almost 100 and something domains with this particular register here, GoDaddy, and I just recently divested myself off a lot of them. Now, this is not all the domains I own. These are just the ones I have with GoDaddy. And one of the things that I've been really focusing on this year as far as, you know, when it comes to acquiring new domains for my portfolio is buying domains that are built around some type of brandable name, something I want to develop out as a concept. For a piece of web-based real estate. And also, I've been really focused on what they call geo-based domains. So these are domains that are based around a specific geographical area. Now, since I live in the St. Louis area, I've been really focusing on domains inside the St. Louis area. But now these domains, I look at them just as real estate, just like you would buy offline real estate. This is my virtual real estate. Okay, these domains can be developed out and built out to actually throw off cash flow that's way better than offline real estate. And I didn't have to go out here and pledge or put up the type of money that you would with offline real estate. And I don't have to worry about tenants or anything like that. So let me just go ahead and read some of the domains I have for St. Louis. I have downtownstlouisguide.com, which could become a major 6-figure or 7-figure income stream if it's developed outright. Because right now, downtown St. Louis is one of the most busiest places in St. Louis. A lot of businesses down there. You have all the tourist attractions, things like that. We're just going to stay focused on St. Louis. I have mystlouisguide.com, which I'm planning on developing out as a portal that points to these other destinations that I have here. Okay, I own stlouiscasinos.com. Think about that now. There are thousands and thousands of people that are searching for the St. Louis casinos every month online. And I'm developing out a small web-based directory that's going to list and give people information about the various casinos that we have here in St. Louis, but also it's going to talk to them about the attractions, about the restaurants, the nightlife, and things like that around. So if the individuals that are coming there are looking to make a night of it, they can do that. Or tourists, if they're looking to figure out what it is that they can do around it, that would be there. That's going to be another good money maker. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read these off because I could just do this all day long just so you can see. I own stlouisclubguide.com. So it's going to be a directory with all the nightclubs in St. Louis. Think about that one. stlouispawnshops.com. stlouisrealestateguide.com. Think of the value of that one. That's the authority-based name for real estate in St. Louis. Rentals, houses for sale, real estate agents, mortgage broker, painters, electricians, things like that. I own St. Louis Restaurants Guide. Again, dining, huge. I own stlouisstripclubs.com. I own St. Charles, Missouri Guide.com. Outside of St. Louis, St. Charles, Missouri is the next biggest thing that is happening in this area. And so I own that. I own St. Louis Apartments Guide.com. Think about that. If we have 400 or 500 apartment complexes here, they advertise in every apartment guide here. So when I show you what I'm going to show you on the next part of this training, when I show you how I get these sites ranked, if I own stlouisapartmentsguide.com, and when somebody goes inside of Google and they search for St. Louis apartments, and my site comes up at the top, imagine how valuable that real estate is now to an apartment complex. So they're going to advertise on it. You know why they're going to advertise on it? First of all, because it's there. It's going to have traffic. It's going to rank really good, but I'm going to build it out in a way to where it's going to be really informative. But then also, I'm not going to charge them a lot of money. Okay, just to kind of give you an idea, what if they had 400 apartment complexes and I was able to go in and close 100 of them on spending $50 a month to have a very powerful ad position right there when people are looking for apartment complexes? That's a $5,000 a month revenue stream just off of that one domain, not counting the other ones. Okay, so think about that when I'm reading this. I own stlouiscarlots.com. I own stlouisgolfcourseguide.com. Think about the value of that. I own stlouisgundealers.com, stlouishomes4saleguide.com, stlouishotelguide.com, stlouisloanguide.com, stlouisloftguide.com. Right now, the loft district down in St. Louis is huge. It went from 5,000 residents to almost 25,000 residents in under 2 years. Okay, they are building a ton of restaurants and clubs and adding new apartments and lofts down there. It's this resurgence with the St. Louis downtown. I own stlouisloftguide.com. Imagine the value of it. stlouisgolfcourse.com, like I was saying. I also own stlouiswebdesignservice.com, stlouisyardsale.com. That's one I'm really excited about because with that one right there, what I'm looking to do is build out a site almost like a Craigslist, but just for St. Louis, where people can go on and they can sell specific things that they're trying to get rid of in St. Louis. Things out their house, out their garage, and stuff like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge a small fee. It might be as cheap as $1 or $2 for them to advertise on there, but it will add up in the long run. So if I just charge them $1 to do it, if I had, say, 50 people a day that was placing ads on there, that turns into a $1,500 income stream. If I had it tiered to where it's $1 just for any knickknacks and stuff, if you're doing real estate or something like that, it could be $5. A car could be $5, things like that. So I could have the price point tiered for the fee based off of what it is that you're selling. That could be another major income for what I'm doing. Okay, let's see if I have any more St. Louis based ones on here. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So just to give you an idea, now I'm planning on developing all those out. Now, am I going to do it all this year? No. That portfolio that I'm building around St. Louis is for the next 20 years. But if I launch one or two of these properties between now and January, and I'm not going to be building out all these myself. I'm going to be actually working with the team of outsourcers that's going to be working on that stuff for me. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of that window. And let me show you. This is the gun dealer site that I have. Okay, kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. This site I put up about a year or something ago online. It's the #1 site for gun dealers. Like if you go over here and you put in St. Louis gun dealers inside of Bing, we come up here on the first page. So we're like, well, these are all paid ads here. So we're the #2 listed here. But now, if you come over here inside of Google, which is the granddaddy of them all, we're the #1 listed for stlouisgundealers.com. Okay, we also rank for St. Louis shooting ranges in Google. We're the #1 listing for that. Okay, so this is a perfect example of a directory site. When people come here, they click on gun dealers directory. We have a directory where we're selling ad space to local gun shops. And they can go on here and they can have an ad put on here. They can go in and update the ad as many times as they want throughout the month, all for that one price. Okay, if you click here, we have St. Louis shooting ranges. Okay, and people come here, they can see the various shooting ranges in St. Louis. Okay, this is what's ranking. We also list the various gun shows that are taking place in St. Louis. And we have a section where we put up content, So this content is built around, just different things around firearms, how to clean your firearm, things like that. People can come here and they can look at videos and stuff like that. We haven't put anything up here recently, but we're just to really get this thing back going really strong here, since I'm going to have time to be able to focus on a lot of these pieces of web property. This is one, like if you click here, this guy is NRA right now, Colin Norder, and so he's doing a review on some things.
In my tabletop review of the HKP30, I went on at nauseam
I got
about
content
how
like this, so people will want to come to this site, regardless of what's going on, whether they want to buy a gun or not. They're going to come here to just get information. And we got quite a few videos up already, but we're going to be doing a lot more. So basically, this is what I'm going to be doing with these directory sites. Now, some of them are actually going to be doing small web shows around them. Like I'm thinking about doing it with St. Louis Loft Guide, with having a host or a hostess that goes out and interviews and walk through these lofts and these complexes and things like that and do a small interview and run that content on there. So big things with the whole development thing that I'm working on. Okay, now also one of the areas I'm also focusing on is helping individuals learn how to make money from home. And so this right here is to a certain product that I'm going to be selling. This is a different income stream. Learn the strategy that a stay-home dad is using to create multiple streams of income with on a laptop and his cell phone, all from his home office and local Starbucks. And so I'm going to be launching various income streams like this, just showing people how to make money from home doing the things that I do. Here's one that I'm doing called The Wealthy Mail, The Art of Delivering Financial Freedom in an Envelope, Cash by Overnight Carrier. I'm showing people how to actually move into the direct mail space, advertising through the mail, selling things through the mail. That's what this one is on right here. And so again, just some ideas. Just wanted to show you guys, just some different income streams that I'm rolling with. They keep me busy. I can work as much as I want to, as little as I want to. But the cool thing about thinking like this and doing what I'm doing is every day I get up, I have a choice of which project I want to work on. And I don't really have to worry about my bank account getting too dry as long as I'm out here working, because I have multiple ways of making money inside of my business model. Okay, well, thanks for checking out this training video. Sorry if I rambled a lot. Just wanted to give you guys some insight into what I was doing, and hopefully it would inspire you to look at your business in a different way and try to figure out ways to extract, other income streams out of what it is that you're already doing. Okay, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.